You guys have dreams that just stick with you and you're not quite sure why that dream sticks so hard, and you just remember it, all the details. It was so vivid, whatever reason. Maybe it was supposed to speak to you in a certain way. Years ago, I had a dream about my niece. My younger sister has a daughter. She's grown up now. But when my niece was like a teenager, she went through that teenager stuff, and oh my goodness, I remember my sister just let me know that she was having a really hard time with her daughter and all that. And anyway, I had this dream that I was in a house. I was walking through a hallway and I opened a door. And when I opened this door, my niece was right there on the floor playing with some toys. And she was a little girl again. Maybe she was 8 years old. So I open the door, she's sitting there playing with toys. She looks up at me, smiles, and says, "Hi, Uncle Mike." And that was the end of the dream. And I'm like, why did that dream hit me so hard? And I started praying about it. When I prayed about it, the answer came. What God was telling me was I should see everybody in the world. When I look at a person, no matter who they are, maybe I see them as an enemy, but what God wants me to see them is as a child. Remember, Michael, everybody was a child once. It might not look like a child anymore, but that child's still in there somewhere. They were once that innocent child. If I can see the innocence in everybody and not judge, not condemn them, but just see them as a child. In the dream, he shows me my niece, who was, late teens, getting close to like college years, maybe graduating high school, but just very angry at her mom and fighting all the time. They were just fighting, and there were threats that were made and stuff like that. And I had that dream about my niece, that she was a little girl again, that little sweet little girl playing with her toys, looking up at me, "Hi, Uncle Mike." That was God's way of saying, for me. And now I'm sharing it with you, so maybe you can apply this to you too. When you look at people, try to see the innocent child, because some of those children, they've had things happen over time to them. And who knows why people do and say and think the way they do. What happened to that innocence? I don't know. It's part of their story and their journey, but God knows. And He loves them just as much as He loves you. Remember that.